worst thing you can make us say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a ride. The weirdest guy I know lives Monday night. And out you did it go. He's got this show. He's got this show. Oh, he's got this show. He's got this.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. I'm your host, Chris Gethard. We want to say hi to everybody watching live on MNN, everybody watching live at thechrisgethardshow.com, as well as everybody who might be downloading this in the future. Very, very happy to have you all here, both watching at home and in the studio. We'll see how much clapping and cheering there is at the end of this episode. My guess will be significantly less. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and say thank you to the LLC for playing us in the greatest house band in public access with special guest Random Melissa tonight. Filling things out. Sounded very folksy, the theme song. Filled out. We've got Mimi on the hoops, as always, the kinetic wallpaper of the Chris Gethard Show. Mimi, how are you? She's great. That's awesome. The man behind the plan is also here. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. Oh, did you actually just lean out and wave daintily? Did you really?
I'm behind the curtains.
You need a top hat.
Wait, wave how you waved. Wave how you waved. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy. All right. Who else do we have here? Bethany Hall, how are you?
Pretty good.
You're pretty good. Are you nervous about tonight's episode?
My mom started watching this like 4 or 5 episodes ago. After like the 90 whatever we've done, she just started
Your mom's watching live tonight?
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi. Hi, Bethany's mom. Oh, no, I wish I didn't know that. Murph, the Reservoir Dog. Last week we saw a video of you going after Gimgle. Is there any fallout, any contact, or are they laying low?
Well, two of our contacts we've been in texting back and forth with. One is a private investigator who's running some plates for us, and another one is someone who we thought might be Gimgle, but now we're still not sure. But he's been we're going back and forth. So we'll keep people posted on that.
Murph, the world doesn't know how serious you are about this.
Yeah, this is it's certainly not over. It's a constant. It's going to be moving the entire time. So
Indeed.
we'll see. Yeah.
Indeed.
We didn't play the song, but I still want to do this.
Brandon Maxine, how are you? I think next week is your last week on the show.
I don't like talking about
You
it.
don't. Now, how do you feel? Are you feeling good?
Yeah.
You feel like it was a good experience, a positive experience?
Yeah, I'm nervous about this episode, but so far so good.
Is this the one that's made you the most nervous thus far in your run, in your tenure?
Potentially. Probably.
Okay, we'll just see how it goes. Mimi's platform is so noisy tonight. Shannon O'Neill, how are you? How are things?
It's summertime and I smell feet. Is it you, Random Maxine?
It could be me. I
Someone's
apologize.
feet straight up stink.
I
don't smell
ran
it.
here.
That's all right. It's summertime and that's what happens.
They
Great.
look good though.
That's,
Great.
That's
as
how I'm
always.
doing.
Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. Of course, the creature from the sea. Now that the warm waters have these warm Gulf streams are making their ways up the coast, he seems to be in a very good mood. I don't know if he is, but that's just how he strikes me. Human fish, what's on your minds?
Human fish.
What's he thinking?
Human fish.
Desperate measures versus desperate pleasures.
Desperate measures versus desperate pleasures. Who wins?
Desperate pleasures.
What's up with this beard? It's like a weird shave or something. No. Yeah. I like it. It's just like, yeah, it's new, right? Yes versus no?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I like it. Thumbs up.
there is some nervous anticipation for this show. I think it's going to go great because I always think they're going to go great. At the start of every episode, I think it's about to be the best episode we've ever had. I always think that. It rarely, I think that every week since the Great American Presidential Debate. I don't think we've topped that one. I don't think, and that was that was 18 months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we'll see how this one goes. We asked you guys a very simple question, and our audience has stepped up. That question was, what's the worst thing you can make us say?
What's that? Lord, never. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Seriously? Oh, wow.
I can't say that. I can't say that. I'll offend all the women, the Jews, and the gays.
My mom would be ashamed I turned out this way.
What's the worst thing you can make us say? 'Cause I can't say that. I can't say it. No way.
Okay. LLC, ladies and gentlemen. So, here's what's going on tonight. Everybody on the panel has $10 in their hand. You can all vouch for me. A lot of times people say to me, this is true, people will talk about the show, with people, and they'll say, oh man, how much do you make off that? That is a laughable notion. A laughable notion. All I do is lose money, and none of us have ever been paid. But every single person up here tonight, for the first time, you have the chance to make up to $10. How are you guys feeling about that?
The uncontrollable urge to just like make it rain.
To make it rain. At the end of the episode, Maxine, at the end of the episode, if you still have enough dollars, feel free to make it rain. And Random Melissa, you never had a chance to make $1. Random Maxine's getting 10. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's like $10. I'll be all right.
Nailed it, Random Melissa. So here's how it works. It's like Win Ben Stein's money rules. We hold the money at the start. You have the chance to win the money from us. And the way that works is we asked you guys to email us horrible things that you think we won't say. We wanted you to test our limits. And we printed out a whole bunch of them. The writers of this show stressed the fuck out when they saw the terrible nature of the things that were coming in. That is no joke. Drew and Duke, can you guys vouch for me on that?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Horrible. Horrible. All sorts of mean personal things about us on the show. We went with the general horrible taboos of society. But a lot of people saying mean stuff about me and Bethany in particular. That stuff we left on the cutting room floor. A lot of people mocking me.
I emailed in.
It was a lot of people. Probably the one that hurt my feelings the most was a guy named Jesse who just quoted a review of Big Lake. Just quoted a review of Big Lake. And then Bethany's. There were a lot of Bethany ones that were just taking sweet Bethany and putting her in horrible situations. Like, I'm going to just throw Bethany in a volcano full of cum and stuff like that. Like horrible stuff like that. That's we went. We went less for the personal ones and the in-jokes for the fans of the show and more for the broad ones because a lot of people stepped up with that. And I'll say this too. A lot of people who have never participated. We do a lot of participatory stuff. A lot of people whose names I've only seen when it was like, say something horrible, and then they sent like 10. So a lot of people who this played to their brainwave and their interests, and we have those all in here. And what we're going to do is people on this panel are going to draw these things, and they're going to read these things. And then they're going to decide whether or not they want to look into the camera and say these things out loud. And I just want to warn all of you on the panel, remember, if you choose not to say that thing, you got to give up $1. It gets sent to that person. But also remember, this is being videotaped. Thousands of people download this show every week. And they're going to see you say this thing. And we all know that Danny Behar up in Boston is going to cut the YouTube clips immediately. We all know that Todd from Pittsburgh is going to make GIFs on Friday. And it's going to go around Tumblr. We're going to tumble it out to 215,000 people now of you saying that, of image of your face and then a quote of this horrible thing. So don't say it just to say it. Let's not do anything for shock value. I want you to look at it and consider it and see if it's really within your comfort zone to say this thing.
Remember how last week I said I might have gotten a job from the show?
Yes.
This might be the episode where I lose a job.
We might lose you a job, Maxine. What is your job again? I forgot.
I do research.
You do research. What? Okay, Maxine. Good getting to know you. All right. But I just want everybody to remember that. I really don't want anybody to read something because they feel like they have to. Is this within my comfort zone? Would I defend this? And my standards are going to be, if I was workshopping a stand-up bit, would I workshop this bit? If I was in an improv show and this line went into my head, would I say it out loud? Then I'll say it and I'll defend it. But no shock value. Is this something you would say and defend as within your comfort zone? Is everybody cool with that?
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody want to say anything about this idea beforehand?
I think my political career was out the window a long time ago. So
When you did the abs dance last week.
yeah. My pecker's been out and about, so I'm not really. I don't know. I'll probably say, but they might be able to get me with something.
But a lot of it's your own personal code of ethics and morals, too, that gets pushed. And I'll say this, part of my interest in doing this is that there's a lot of discussion about, like, what are comedians supposed to say? And I think that's a valid thing. And a lot of people, there's every few months, there's a comedian will say something, it'll get blogged about, and it'll go around, and then the thing comes up. Well, are entertainers allowed to just say whatever? Do they have to be responsible? And I kind of feel like people can say what they want if they want to go for it, but then bloggers can also tear them to pieces. That's totally fine as well. And I think tonight, what we're going to do is sort of see our own comfort zones, our own limits as performers, and kind of be able to gauge each other in a way that's hopefully interesting for us.
Delay of game. Let's get to it.
Well, then why don't you go first? Shannon O'Neill, I think it's only appropriate that we start testing your comfort zone before anyone else's.
Gonna dig deep.
Okay, digging deep. If you get your own, throw it back. I know you and I both contributed. Is this something? We will not say your name unless you win the game. You won't say it out loud unless you win.
Sure, I'll say this.
You'll say this.
Yeah.
Shannon O'Neill, first thing. Look right into camera.
Which one am I looking in?
Camera 2
Okay.
or camera 1?
The only people that really deserved to die in the Holocaust were the mentally handicapped and the gypsies.
Okay. I probably would not have said that. Who would have said that? Murph would have said it. Bethany? I'm right on the fence. Human fish? Yes versus human fish. Human fish would have said it. Shannon, you got no problem going after the mentally handicapped and the gypsies.
Just saying what's on this piece of paper.
Okay. You're willing to tomorrow.
Mentally handicapped versus gypsies.
Who wins?
Who wins or who dies?
Who dies?
And then we'll see who wins in a fist fight.
Okay. Mentally handicapped.
You'll die over. You'll keep the gypsies alive first.
Hell yeah, those gypsies will haunt me. You kill a gypsy, you're fucked for life.
All right.
A mentally handicapped person, I feel. I mean, it's like tough, but like they're not gonna haunt me.
But if they somehow.
If they somehow
break
my
free,
bad.
if they somehow break free before they get killed and they know that you sentenced them to death and they
then
come
I
after you,
straight up deserve it.
they'll fuck you up.
Yeah, they have the strength of 10 gypsies.
Oh, I know.
All right. What an interesting experience. Not only did you say it out loud, but we then did a bit. We did a bit about it.
I love it.
You loved it.
The mentally handicapped have the strength of 10 gypsies.
All right. And I will say this.
We just said something worse than this.
Yeah.
And I will out this. I won't say which member. I will say, though, I know for a fact that was submitted by a member of our old friends and musical guest, Nightbirds.
We don't say who wrote it.
No, we won't say who wrote it unless they win, I think. Although I don't think that guy would mind in particular. Who wants to go next? Bethany, let's test your comfort zone. I think a lot of people might think that your comfort zone a lot more restricted than Shannon's. Let's see if you want to prove them right or wrong on this. Or if you want to lose one of those sweet dollars. Bethany, 4 years have you been doing this show. You finally made $10. How willing are you to lose 1/10 of that money? Will you say it? Shannon has read it.
I can't say it.
Can't say it. Can't say it. Can I see which one it is?
I was really like wanting to prove everyone wrong, but I can't.
You wanted to show how tough you were?
No.
Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that.
What's that?
No,
well,
you can't.
Never.
Don't do
I
it.
can't
The guy
say
wins.
that. I can't say that.
You can't say it. Is there anybody who would say it? I wouldn't say this one.
I won't say it.
Did you read it?
I mean, I don't have to. Are we
don't have
saying
No,
that?
don't say it. Don't
I'm
say
not
it.
going to just say it.
Really hard. Hallie, you saw it?
Don't say it.
Don't say that, right? All right. Maxwell Edison. This is the first I've ever heard of you, but congratulations. You just won $1, you fucking creep. You are a creep. Bethany has given up $1. We will mail that to Maxwell Edison. Let somebody write that down and keep track of it. Maxwell Edison, the first winner of $1. A truly deplorable thought
You know,
that you
I'm
committed.
happy to lose that
You
dollar.
will lose that.
These next 9.
It was really bad.
What happens if we run out of dollars?
Still buy
If
me a sandwich.
you run out of dollars, that means you're just fucking cracked out and broke, Maxine. That being said, why don't you go next? Maxine, you are the mystery factor. You're not a performer by trade.
Absolutely not, no.
Okay, what is your performance experience outside of this show?
I did musical theater in high school.
You did. What shows
I
were
was
you in?
really good at tap dancing.
What shows were you in?
I was in 42nd Street.
Okay.
Sounds like you should bring your tap shoes next week.
No.
Right? Tap yourself out of here, Maxine.
Oh, please, can your final moment on this show be you shuffle stepping out of here forever?
I'll consider it.
Okay, Maxine,
I'll
we'll
consider it.
That being said, Maxine, read that over. Think about if you want your name attached to it, your employers to potentially see this, if you want your family, who I have asked you nothing about, if you want them to be able to discover this.
Can you guys see that? Is that where you're going? Oh, okay.
It looks to me, is that one you wrote, Shannon?
I think I can say this.
No, I didn't write that.
I think
may
I
have
can say
written it.
this.
Did I write it?
You totally wrote
Okay,
it.
that's mine. I can't believe you're about to say this. I cannot believe I get to see random Maxine say this.
You though.
This exposes
this-
me, but I guess.
Okay.
Let's do this one.
Yeah.
I have to give you $1 now. Let's say that since we're against each other.
well,
Since it was mine, I'll give you $1
yeah,
if
yeah.
you can actually say this. I don't know if it's that bad.
It's not that bad. Every time I see footage of the Oklahoma tornado wreckage, all I can think is, man, hope nobody sees my boner through my sweatpants.
You gotta pay her $1.
I was really proud of the sweatpants. That's what pushed it above and beyond.
great
I thought.
imagery.
Now, should I feel bad, Shannon? Is there such a thing as too soon?
Well,
That was last week, Maxine.
yeah,
but it's
but I
like,
also
yeah,
don't
yeah.
feel that bad about it because I
57
don't.
people died.
But I also don't have a penis, so I can't have a boner.
You are kind of off the hook on that one.
So like, if I was a dude, I might have second thoughts about that.
It's about the logistics.
The logistics of it. This is an entirely false statement.
So would you have
The wording is fine.
the wording of
You
it?
said the wreckage. You didn't say every time I see the bodies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
saying the
this
wreckage.
is fairly tame.
I tried to keep it smart.
You also offered
Yeah.
me $1, so.
So you'll do almost anything for $1. Maxine, what else
I
would
mean-
you do for $1?
I'll say boner on TV for $1.
That wasn't the worst part. It was mocking the Oklahoma tornado. Boner was not the crux of that joke, Maxine.
Well, I don't. Nah, this wasn't. This you can do worse.
Okay. All right. Where are we going now? Noah, Duke, which way are we going? All right. Let's do another one. We've a lot of
Feedback.
feedback. Murph is stepping up on our next one. Murph, it's rumored that you have no limits. Let's see if that proves true.
I think someone might be able to get
And
me,
Murph,
but-
I feel like this is no offense to you. If there's a man who values $10 on this panel, how many shots of whiskey is that?
I'm holding on to. Well, it depends on the bar you go to, but probably. I mean, you can sneak two with a little bit of charm. I think in $10. Oh, this is yeah. All right. I
right
almost
to
started. I
camera.
almost started reading this before I even fully read it entirely.
You almost.
I
didn't
almost
even
just started
fact
reading
check
it. Yeah.
A blind grab. That's a good game to play later.
My 10-year-old sister once told me a woman can have an orgasm while being raped, but I think she was just trying to flatter me. That's well said.
I would never have read that. Would you have read that? Yes. You would have read that. Who else? Oh, Murph and Shannon.
Bethany would have.
You would have read that?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I would never say that. Really?
It's not nice to say, but
Nice.
I also love that
It's not
these.
his sister.
And it's
No.
funny.
But there's gonna be a picture of your face on Tumblr on Friday that says, "My sister said you can have an orgasm from getting raped, but I think she was just trying to flatter me." But no. Don't make the gift of me, you asshole. Don't make the gift of me, you assholes. Don't do it. It's not part of the game, all right, Todd from Pittsburgh. All right, I let you talk to Zach Galifianakis, Todd from Pittsburgh. Murph, that's totally within your safety realm.
That's there, yeah. We
Bethany,
haven't
now
hit it yet.
why that one?
Well, honestly, because I think if I said it, it would be hilarious.
Murph, it's definitely, Murph has a mustache.
I felt the air in the room got a little heavy.
It did,
on that.
it did. Do
If I
you have a
was-
sister?
No, I don't have a sister.
Okay, that
so-
helps, that
yeah,
helps.
It helps.
All right.
I think
like
it
to
works
think if I
because
did,
it's the
it was-
guy. It's the person saying it being the asshole. It's not the.
Yeah, I like
the
we don't have to say the
But
name.
let's face it too, within the past
I
month,
cannot
rape
wonder.
jokes, that's been the big controversy in the comedy community.
Oh, sure.
What makes that one feel okay?
It's the misdirection. It's at least some
misdirection.
craft put into it.
I'm not saying
That's
it's
not
okay.
a great joke,
I'm
but
not saying
it's-
it's okay. But I would say it.
But if somebody blogs about this show and
context
it's
of
like they
this.
shouldn't have gone there, they have a point.
We didn't go there. Someone wrote it and we
No,
said
we
it.
can't let ourselves off the
Just
hook like that, man.
crowdsource writers and we
We
said
put it on the air.
We agreed to say whatever was in there.
Say it.
But then we had a 5-minute discussion about whether or not it's okay to say it. So
I feel really bad that was said. I don't like that one at all. But you know what I do like tonight is our musical guests. Ladies and gentlemen, very psyched to welcome these guys. These boys hail from the great city of Flemington, New Jersey. And referring to that as
Flemington first.
referring to Flemington as a city is maybe the greatest lie I've ever told on this show. I've been to Flemington, New Jersey. There ain't shit to do in Flemington, New Jersey. And I can tell you, when kids from New Jersey have nothing to do, they either get hooked on drugs or they make good art, man. And these guys went straight to the garages and the basements of Flemington, and now they drove up here, and they're gonna rock our worlds with their punk rock stylings. Their album comes out on Saturday. You can get it at thecreeps.bandcamp.com. Everybody get up, get ready, let's go. Welcome the Creeps. Banana Man, what'd you think of that?
I'm winded.
You're winded. That was fucking awesome, man. That was awesome. I don't think have we seen anybody get the audience getting that nuts? It's the screaming females. Well done. The Creeps. I really look forward to see how you're dealing with the broken strings of your guitar in the first song. We'll figure it out. I like The Creeps, man. I don't.
That was awesome.
That guy in the mask was a bit much, though. This guy punched me in the fucking head. I was dancing behind him. He didn't know, but he punched me in the. I got punched in the head by a guy in a mask.
he's high-fiving everyone
Probably a
now.
gypsy that should have died in the hall.
Shannon, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
when you see people getting squeamish about jokes, because you'll go there sometimes. What's your philosophy as a performer that tells you to go there?
Try it. I'd rather try it and it fail than to like not try it.
And you don't give a shit, like no.
I mean, I never want to do anything that's gonna like hurt someone, but I never have the intention of doing it to hurt someone, like make someone feel bad. I don't know. I like to try things.
Yeah.
I feel like you never know until you try. You don't learn until you try.
So you'd rather cross the line and scale back than fear crossing the line.
Yes, I'd rather go for it and then be like, "Oops, cross the line."
What is the most you think you've crossed the line? Like, we once did a show that was a half hour of us slapping each other in the face as hard as we could.
That was you and
that
me.
That was fine,
That
yeah.
was
Nobody
you and
cares
me.
if you and I hit each other in the face.
No. And that was, that was two consenting, immature adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the word. I don't know. I just think you should. I don't think you should. Yeah, I don't know. You don't want to like. If I knew it was gonna like hurt someone, I would not do anything. Like I would never physically harm someone or do something to like make a victim, someone who's like a true victim. Like, you know, I would never, you know. Yeah, I would never like call out. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
I've said really horrible things on stage, and the maddest people ever got at me was when I spoiled a major plot point of The Dark Knight the weekend it came out. A guy in the audience at UCB stood up and went, "Fuck you, Gethard!" And I was like, "Whoa, man! Just because I told you Two-Face died, fuck you."
Yeah.
Did someone not know that?
Come on.
If you haven't watched that movie by now, you're not going to watch it then. All right, the human fish. We don't even know if he understands the things on this piece of paper. He might read words that he's never read before and not know. Okay, human fish, this is for $1. You don't have to eat the dollar. You don't eat the dollar.
That's a long one.
Oh, that's a really long one.
Okay, human fish. Oh, God.
It's going to take 5 minutes.
You're willing to read this. Human fish is willing to read this. He speed reads.
Look, there is nothing actually wrong with incest. You can't tell me that there is anything instinctually wrong about engaging in sexual conduct with a sibling, parent, or child, or my dad, just as long as it's consensual and protection is used. The only logical reason not to have sex with a member of your own family is because of genetic problems in the potential offspring. So if you use some protection, bam, no problems. Seriously, look, I'm not saying I've ever had sexual thoughts about anyone in my family, especially my dad. That is not what I'm saying. This is not about me in this hypothetical situation. They are not about my dad. Then there would be nothing wrong with that. All that I'm saying is sex is just sex no matter who it's with. Whether it's your girlfriend, boyfriend, brother, sister, mom, my dad, whatever. It's just sex. There's no actual difference between some random girl's vagina and your mom or sister's vagina. And there's no difference between some random dude's dick and the giant monster cock of your manly fucking dad shooting its huge ass load all over your face like it's icing on a goddamn cake. Not that I've ever thought about it. Zach.
No.
You said it!
All right, human fish.
I was offended by the length of that.
Although, round of applause to the LLC for playing the human fish song the whole time. There was the comedic touch that needed. I thought that was human fish. Do you understand what all that meant? Human fish.
Oh, there's so many.
Putting $1
so
in your
much fecal matter on
putting
the
$1 in your mouth is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Worse than incest.
That did gross me out more than the incest.
Incest
Okay,
is
my
cleaner
turn.
than that dollar bill.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I'll say this. Oh, God. I'll say this, but this is like the #1 thing I don't need a GIF of. Or GIF of, or whatever it is these days.
GIF.
I'll say it. Okay.
It's a GIF.
Oh, this is going to go around the fucking internet. Right? This doesn't need it. This is going to go around the internet. Here we go. I'll just do it.
Say it.
All right. I don't get what the big deal is with rape jokes. Funny is funny, so pull the tampons out of your ears, ladies, and learn to laugh at yourselves. Biggest groan of the night? Worse than he fucks his dad? Worse than that? Worse than the one...
It's trending. It's trending. People
That's the worst one?
Well, that is
This is like a real-
that's attacking a victim. That's
Oh,
attacking a
God,
victim.
that's going to float everywhere,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's gonna float
You
everywhere.
went for it. You tried. I'm glad that you tried. I always say try.
Dude, that gift's gonna.
I always say try.
But that
that's
gift
why
is
they
gonna.
got it grown, because that's like attacking victims.
I don't get what the big deal is with rape jokes. Funny is funny. Pull the tampons out of your
The
ears,
attacker
ladies.
making a joke about them, like it was like about themselves.
And this one is when it says funny is funny. Pull the tampons out of your ears, ladies. That's when it gets aggressive.
They also don't know how the body works.
I was actually going to say that that's a great image, though.
And I'll say this too:
tampons in
the
ears.
person who wrote this is one of the kindest and nicest human beings that contributes to our show. I don't know if you'll know who it is by that name. But I'll tell you afterwards who that is. Okay. So, okay. But now I'm fucking freaking out.
Say it.
But, dude, now some fucking teenager in, like, fucking Columbus, Ohio is going to make a YouTube clip of that. And it's going to go around out of context and wind up on fucking Jezebel. And I'm going to get in trouble.
That's your biggest concern in life.
No such thing as bad publicity.
Oh, that's
The
not
worst
true.
thing will be when people see it and then agree with you. Like when
When
they're
they like reblog, they're like so true.
Yeah. When, like, yes. When somebody comes up to me after a show and is like, yo,
Sign.
yo, I'm glad somebody finally had the balls to say it.
So true. Sign the preppy rapist.
All right.
No one knows who that is because
So
I'm old.
that guy in Central Park.
Sorta, yeah.
Yeah. So we've had one round. All 6 of us have gone.
Yeah. Keep that.
Round 2?
Round 2.
Same order?
If we want. So mine was the worst one, really? That's the
Yeah.
worst one.
Yeah.
The one Bethany didn't say was worse.
Yeah, that
No,
was
the one
nice.
Bethany didn't say was really bad.
All right.
This is the problem with it. It's, I mean, you know, it's all relative to what you find offensive, I guess.
Murph, what offends you?
Nothing, really.
Nothing offends you.
I don't know if anyone could ever say anything that would offend me, honestly. I will say that.
Honest to God, no one could. Somebody could walk up to
Personal
your mother.
attacks on my family, I guess.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
Somebody walked up to your mother and was like said a horrible, called your mother like a cunt.
Yeah, I'd punch him in the mouth. Yeah.
But that would offend you.
Yeah, so I guess I guess that. But I would feel that was someone being aggressive in the moment directly towards a member of my family, then yes.
But nothing
That's
in an
like
entertainment or comedic context.
No, I wouldn't, and if I did, I just wouldn't watch it. You know, if someone's watching the show right now and they saw you say, if they just turned it on at that moment that you said, which would be amazing, and didn't know what the topic of the show was, then they'll probably, you know, they just don't have to watch it again. If
Okay.
that's what they don't
Should we
want
go to a couple phone calls? Oh, wait. A guest is stopping by. I did not expect this guy to come by tonight. Let's see how his quest for Olympic gold is going. Connor Ratliff is here.
Gold. Who needs skill when you've got the will? Man, go for gold.
I love when he brings his dog.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Connor Ratliff, you are on the quest for Olympic gold in 2016. Connor, how's it been going? Did not expect to see you tonight.
It's going really well. Exercising whenever I can.
Most Olympians exercise every day, start to finish.
Well, I'm not like most Olympians. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
What else are you doing that you can't exercise?
You got to get 8 hours of sleep every night if you want to be healthy, Chris.
Gotta wash that hair, bro.
You got to condition it, or otherwise it's not gonna have any bounce. But I'm gonna be playing the game tonight.
You are from this?
Yeah, no, I'm playing for charity. And Drew and Duke have given me 5 things that I have not seen. I put it in my fanny pack.
Oh, so they've given you 5. You
5
have 5 of
things
your own.
that they think I won't want to say.
Okay, and we'll see if you
Now,
can
if
say.
if I pass, I'm going to hand them to Murph, and if you want to say them on my behalf. If I don't say them, then I will give $1 to the Olympics. It's a very, it's a really important cause. It helps a lot of people. And if I don't say it, if I do say it, then everyone here and everyone watching at home has to give $1 to the Olympics.
Has to.
Has to.
Okay,
Just
everybody
send
heard it.
to
If
the
you don't want to give $1
Olympics.
to the Olympics, you are welcome to leave the studio right now.
Right now.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise, it's on your conscience. So,
Okay.
shall I just go
Sure,
for this?
sure.
All right. I don't know what they've written. So.
Okay.
I'll read this one. This is not a problem for me at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna win a fucking gold medal.
What does that? Why did they write that?
It just cost a lot of people a lot of dollars.
Okay.
But all for good cause.
Okay. There's nothing controversial about you saying that. You say it every time you're on the show.
I'll say this too. I mean, it hurts a little, but it's my life has been and continues to be a failure.
Okay. Now,
And
Connor, When you look inside yourself, how true?
2016.
Do you think that's true?
I do think that's true, but that all changes 3 years from now.
How old will you be 3 years from now when you enter your first Olympics?
42. About to turn 43 later that month, I think. I won't read that.
3 years from now?
You will not read this one. So you'll be giving it.
Something. Yeah.
3 years from now, you're gonna be 42.
No, I'm not. 3 years. No, 3 years from now.
How old
I'll be
are you
40.
now?
I'm 40. I'm 37 now. I mean,
Okay.
Again.
So,
This says I'm good at simple mathematics. I will not win a gold medal.
Connor,
Say that.
you couldn't say
I'll give $1
that.
to the Olympics for that.
You couldn't say. Okay.
I won't say that. No, I'm not going to say that either.
I never had a chance at becoming president.
Wow.
I don't like this one, but it's not untrue. It's not untrue. Tom Hanks has the most vibrant eyes I've ever seen.
Connor, for those who don't know, this is, of course, a reference to how you were cast on Band of Brothers.
I was cast in Band of Brothers, and I was fired by Tom Hanks the day before I shot any scenes because he looked at my audition tape and decided that I had dead eyes.
And then, now you run for president on the public access airwaves.
Well, I mean, he's back to the stage, legit theater. That's a step down from movies.
I don't know that he's sweating it as much as you are, buddy.
I don't know. Yeah, those are the 5 things. I think we burned through those pretty quick.
Okay. Well, Connor, if
So
you need
that's,
to,
how many dollars do I have to do?
you owe $2 and everybody else owes $3 to the Olympics.
Hey, that's a great deal for the Olympics, everybody.
All right, Connor.
I'm going to work out if that's
yeah,
all right.
if you want to stay and work out. I know you brought a towel to cool off afterwards.
Oh, that's not a towel at all. That is a stadium blanket. That is a Ratliff 2016 gold stadium blanket. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thank you, Connor. Let's go to the phones. We haven't got to the phones all episode. Let's go. Line 2 is Stellan from Sweden.
Hi, everybody. Man-child is also cuddly and nice. Stellan from Sweden.
Long time since we've heard from you. Stellan, how are you?
I'm really, really good. I'm coming to New York in 2 weeks, actually. And I feel really bad that I'm missing Random Maxine. So I hope you'll stop by anyway.
Now, Maxine says she'd like to come meet you. You know, Stellan, I have not told you this. It looks like I might be in Los Angeles for the entire duration of your trip.
Oh, no.
Valet, where the fuck is my Ford Focus?
It's a fiesta. Thank you. Anyway, Stellan, I'm really sorry about that. I hope I am here. It's up in the air, but I was wondering if I have to miss, if you would be willing to host the show in my absence.
Oh, of course.
Awesome. That's great. That's great. That makes me feel better. Good. So we'll brainstorm that if it comes to it. But I might need to go make those ducats, you know?
Ducats?
That means money.
Oh, okay.
That means money. So, Stellan, what were you calling in about tonight?
I don't know. What's the calling topic?
Well, we're going through people's offensive things. We're saying them out loud. So far, we've only passed on saying one. I said one that it seems like people feel like I maybe shouldn't have said. I know for a fact you have one in this bag that hasn't come up yet that is really bad.
Yeah, but to be fair, I actually did. I did feel really bad about that one.
You did. Yeah. And I know you did. And if it comes up later, I cannot imagine someone saying it. But I hope we should do a lightning round after this, and we'll see if it comes out, because it's really bad.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
Now, Stellan, I feel like it would make you feel bad halfway across the world if we read that out loud on TV.
It would.
Well, let's go ahead and see if we can get to it. Anything you want to fill us in on? Anything you're looking forward to on your New York visit? Anything that we should know? Anything we should prepare?
I'm looking forward to just meeting everyone and just hanging out. I feel everyone is so supportive. I feel it's amazing that I'm even doing this.
It's great, man. It's so cool to me that you found this show at all, let alone that you call from Sweden, let alone that you're coming from Sweden to New York to visit us. It's great, and I know that people are letting you crash on their couches and putting you up. It makes me really proud to be a part of this community. I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, right? I mean, come on. I feel the love.
All right, man. Well, the love is there. It's for real. Can't wait to see you in a couple weeks. Now, if you'll pardon us, we have to say some really horrific things. Shannon, I know you already have one. Are you willing to say it?
Yeah. This is like real team.
Everybody take your next one. Get used to...
To the young people watching, a piece of serious advice. Don't ever wear condoms or ask your partner to wear one. I don't care what disease or diseases your partner claims to have. Unprotected sex cannot lead to disease. Whoever tells you it can support terrorism.
Okay. Don't wear condoms.
Don't wear
willing
condoms.
to say it. Bethany, are you willing to
Yeah,
say your next
say
one?
it.
You had a twisted up mouth like you don't feel good about it.
I don't feel good about it.
Don't do it just to prove that you're tough.
Chris, I only have a part-time job right now.
You need that dollar. Okay.
You know that existential dread that keeps you up at night, making you question all of your decisions that led to you to this point, and despairing. It's too many words. And despairing that the best part of your life has passed and that there's no turning back. You should probably listen to it and do something uncharacteristically strong and kill yourself.
Okay, Bethany, you just encouraged people to kill themselves on a show that is somewhat notorious.
Keep that dollar.
How do you feel? What are you going to spend that dollar on?
Probably part of a sandwich.
When you eat that sandwich, are you going to think about while you're chewing it that you told people to kill themselves to get that sandwich?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Lightning round. Murph, you're up.
This is a long one. So I just want to make this clear. I'm not reading this. I'm going off script now, and I'm going to state my honest opinion as a human being. I have a very serious problem. I'm just very sexually attracted to small children. Very young children. I mean, think about a young child, and it's probably younger than that. And I just want to get this off my chest. I really hope my parents are not watching right now. This is going to be a lot for both of you to take in. This has been my entire life, but I have not acted on it. Not yet. I just watched my friend Sarah's kid the other day, and it was really, really difficult. I'm a fucking monster, really. I just want to fuck little babies. I just want to touch them and fuck them and fill all their holes with everything I've got. So, yeah, moving on.
All right, Maxine, you're up. That was so well written and well delivered. Maxine, you're up. Cannot wait to see the out-of-context clip on that. Maxine, you're up.
Hey, message to all the barren women. You can put pancake batter into finished ketchup bottles and use that for perfect pancakes. One of the many magical Sunday morning things you will never experience with your own child.
Wow. Maxine, you were willing to go there, willing to go at barren women. Shannon, you loved that barren women joke.
What's it? Put pancake batter and ketchup?
That's the part you laughed at. The idea of pancake batter in a ketchup bottle.
That's why.
You are one of the great strengths we have at the show is that you are such an unpredictable human being. That's the funny part to you.
Yeah.
All right, Human Fish, you're up. Are you willing to say it? Shannon wrote this one, I think. Whoa, she's grinning. Human Fish, I think, doesn't want to say it, but does want to say it because Shannon wrote it. Shannon, if he reads it, you have to give him $1.
Yeah.
You can't do it. Shannon, you wrote something that Human Fish couldn't say. Human Fish, hand you $1.
Well, I never. I can't
really
say
that
that.
bad?
I can't say that.
Oh no! That was yesterday! That was yesterday! You are rotten. Oh my God. Now mine, I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say this one. I kind of want to. There's going to be 2 now that are the worst out of context, but I actually think.
Lightning round.
I think that if this was a stand-up bit and I worked on it for like a year, maybe I could get something out of it, and it's really bad, and it involves the worst word. Which race would be most disappointed if the sign to heaven said only niggers allowed? Now wait, that could be a fantastic and very liberal joke. That could be.
No,
Imagine a 15-minute bit about all the other races that felt the massive regret they did for oppressing someone, only to find out that those people were the chosen ones who got to go to heaven.
Oh no, yeah, that's a good joke.
That could be a great joke. It could be.
Yeah.
Honest or no?
No, yeah, I like this joke.
That could be a great joke.
Yeah.
The sign outside of heaven has
Yeah,
the
yeah.
worst word in the English language on it. It says only.
But this is this dude's. So you can't take it. That dude's got a good joke.
I mean, I'm not going to steal
I
the
know,
joke.
I know.
But I don't think that's. I think that could have some comedic merit. What's that? Same guy.
Same guy.
This guy sent a lot. He's real fucked up. He sent the barren women one and the heaven one. But am I crazy in thinking that could be a
Ketchup
good joke
bottles.
comedically?
No, it's a good joke.
That could be a good joke, right? That sign.
Yeah.
All right, lightning round was fun. Let's do another one. Let's go to Andres in Massachusetts while everybody draws their next ones. Andres, how are you?
I'm doing okay. It was a pretty weird day for me, but yeah, doing good.
It's a pretty what?
A weird day for me.
Okay, man. Everything okay?
It was more of a scary moment, like something really strange happened to some random guy coming to my house.
A guy came into your house?
No, so my mom was like, okay, I need you to open the door, because she leaves me home alone sometimes. She's like, we have an inspector coming. So I walk over, and the guy's like, okay, kid, let me in. So I call my mom, like, the guy's here. She's like, well, I'm not here, so you have to wait until I get there so I can tell him what to look for. And he was like, just let me in, kid, just let me in. I'm like, you can't come in, dude. He's like, just let me in, man. And he's like a really innocent-looking guy. Like, he's like blonde hair, early 20s.
But those are the ones that'll touch you.
Yeah.
The really innocent-looking guys are the ones where you wind up under the floorboards, all right? You had the right instinct, and I'm glad you went with your gut, because that's true. Ted Bundy was the most well-dressed, handsome son of a bitch ever, right? I would have fucking let him into my house.
Yeah, for sure.
But then
That would have ended poorly.
Yeah, it would have.
So then I told him, how's this? I'll just stand here until my mom gets here, and then you can come in. And then he's like, I gotta go, kid.
You did the right thing.
But then right before he left, he looks at my dog stand next to me, and he goes, I had a dog once, too. Silence. And I just looked at him and slowly closed the door.
He threatened to kill your dog. That's weird. Well, Andres, I don't know what to do to make you feel better except to see how many of the 6 horrible things we're holding we want to read out loud while you're on the phone. Sound good?
Yeah, it's cool with me.
Okay.
Fred Carlos.
Fred Carlos won $1. Fred, that's Fred from Honolulu. He's the nicest guy.
Your
He won
brother
$1?
gets $1 too. Your
My-
brother gets the dollar.
My brothers, dude, my brothers was so
Greg
funny.
Gethard gets the $1.
Okay, my brother gets $1. Fred from Honolulu gets $1.
Chris.
Anybody else? Or is
Stellan gets $1.
Stellan gets $1?
Yep.
Stellan's was the best. Stellan's is so horrible. So horrible.
Let me see.
So
Is it
horrible.
the same one you think this?
I think it was his only one. And it was approved?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even do it. See?
No.
That's you. You are a defender of the innocent.
Yeah.
His was truly horrible. I'll say mine.
I would never say what this
I
says.
masturbate to Schindler's List because it reminds me of my parents fucking. I'll say that. I'll say that. All right, Human Fish, you're going to say yours.
Here is some advice. If you're going to kidnap 3 women, burn their bodies before they escape. This is advice I stand by.
No! No! Stellan wrote that. You'll go there. You won't read that one Stellan wrote about Alyssa. But you'll go Ariel Castro right now. And that was a worse Ariel Castro one than my brother's.
Yeah, that was worse.
All right. Murph, you reading yours?
Yeah, mine's not really a joke. It's just more of a... I'm glad the Westboro Baptists are around, telling the world what needs to be said.
Oh, but Murph, you got to look right into camera and say it.
I'm glad the Westboro Baptists are around, telling the world what needs to be said.
That's just going to go everywhere on the internet now, Murph. Oh, my God. Okay, ladies
They're
and
gonna protest your funeral.
I'll see you there, Freddie Phelps.
Dude, I would love it if those guys protested my funeral. I would love it.
Yeah.
I also want a cool gravestone, but we can talk about that on another night. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they ripped the roof off the place before Flemington's Own. Their album comes out on Saturday. The Creeps, that's with 2 E's, T-H-E-E, creeps.bandcamp.com. Let's rock it out Flemington style with The Creeps! Back in the hall, loud out!
I hope y'all die. Jim Jones is fantastical. You must be one of my bastical. You must be a monster if you'll kill them all. Well, Big Jim's light is dying now. We send him out of heaven with a sacred cow. When the gun beats him, he put the hammer down. And now he is wet to the finger now. Wake away in the dead of night. Jim Jones hold the future tight. You're looking through the window in the line of sight. The jackboot start of the final fight. Knock it down till it's down the floor. The cooler that is at an acid grove. He's dying now with a shut out of breath. You know it kicks so hard, but it's just goes road. Well, Big Jim's light is dying now. He sent them on to heaven with a cigarette cut. With a gun to his head, he puts the hammer down. And now he is wet to the future now. I'm a living dog. I'm a living dog. I'm a living dog.
Yo! D-Creeps are fucking awesome, man! D-Creeps are the best! Alright. We got a bunch of these left.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Not much time. Let's do it quick, Shan. As soon as you pull it, decide. Read it if you're gonna. Say who gets the dollar if you don't. Fred from Honolulu's already gotten a dollar. That weird guy Maxwell, I just we never heard it, gets a dollar.
Okay.
My brother gets a dollar.
Do I go?
You going for it?
Yeah. I wish I could go back in time and kill Hitler, so I could take all the credit for the Holocaust.
All right. Oh, okay. Bethany Hall.
Hey, Mom, when you pushed me through your vaginal cavity and as your pussy juices encased my pink naked flesh, I totally remember my baby wiener touching your moist snatch.
Bethany, you just used the phrase moist snatch.
You're like my mom is watching.
Your mom's watching. Can you say moist
Bethany
snatch
has
again?
a dick.
Just the phrase moist snatch.
Moist snatch.
Your mom is watching that. I've met your mom. Good to see you. All right, Murph, you're up.
I would sooner drink pig's blood than even breathe the same air as a Jew.
Oh no, I hate that one. All right, Maxine, you gonna go for it?
I guess.
Maxine's gonna go for it. She said, I guess there. You hesitated.
I think about Angelina Jolie when I jerk off. Now that her chest is as flat as a 10-year-old boy's.
I would not have said that one. I would not have said that one. That lady is a hero. She always does the play knowing that. Okay, Maxine. All right. Intrigue. We do not have time to explore your feelings. All right. Human fish. You going to go for it?
Everyone tells me Spielberg's a crowd pleaser, but I've only found myself cheering the first half of Amistad and Schindler's List, then booing the rest of it.
Oh, my God. This audience is now sitting in the type of silence where it's clear they don't like this anymore. Mine is, I'm not sure which I love more, a divorce caused by an abortion or an abortion caused by a divorce. Let's do it again. Okay. We have one final one.
Okay.
Did you write this?
No.
I think Duke Ponzetti wrote this. This is head writer Duke Ponzetti. Okay. Oh my God.
Should we see? If you don't want to read it,
I
we
can't
would.
read it.
Let's see.
I'm going to give you $1. Duke, come on up
What
here.
if I
You
want to
wrote-
read it?
Anybody who wants to read it. Shannon, you have the highest tolerance, so let's give it to you last. Let's see if Bethany will read it first. Duke, you got $1 from me. You can come take this. That is really horrible what you wrote. Okay, Duke, you got my $1. Bethany, you going to read that? No. Okay, you got to give Duke $1. Duke, you stay up here, man. Duke Ponzetti, ladies and gentlemen, one of our 2 head writers.
Oh, you got to give.
You got $1.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, Maxine will not read it. You got to give Duke $1. Here's Bethany's $1. Here's Maxine's $1. Human fish. No, no way, right? Give Duke the $1. Human fish. You'll read this. Hold on.
You guys read it together?
Yeah, in unison. Murph, are you down to read it? Okay, well, let's have all you guys stand. Let's have all you guys stand. This is a great way to end the episode. Duke Ponzetti, get in there, because you're responsible for this. All right, all right.
Okay.
Shannon and Murph and the human fish in unison reading. What
Should we sing it? Should we sing it?
I instantaneously refuse to read this.
We're going to sing it. Greek chorus, sing it.
Oh, no.
I'd fuck a person with Down syndrome because even if they get attached, they probably won't live that long.
Thank you so much for watching the Chris Gethard Show. Thanks to all you really fucked up people that contributed. It was fun to explore. I hope it wasn't too much of a turnoff. Tell your friends the show exists. Hi, Bethany's mom. Great to see you again. Thanks for everything. Shannon, anything you feel worried about? Anything that's going to make you not sleep well tonight?
Nope. I'm going to donate my money to the Special Olympics.
Oh, the Special Olympics. Connor.
No.
Connor, come here. Connor.
Everyone watching, you have to get to the regular Olympics. I don't want there to be confusion.
Connor, you're actively suggesting people don't donate to the Special
You can
Olympics.
if you want, but that wasn't the deal. Everyone has to give $3 to the regular Olympics. Nothing against the Special Olympics. They're great too.
Or the Special Olympics.
The regular Olympics versus the Special Olympics.
Who wins?
Special Olympics.
And of course, I want to thank the Creeps for being here. Those guys were the best. By a round of applause, who's getting their album as soon as it comes out? All right, roughly 1/5 of our audience will support you. Congratulations, the Creeps. We ran out of the fucking things a minute too soon. 1 minute too soon. Yeah. Remember we never used episodes always used to go long. Now they're short. This is really uncomfortable.
There's just one girl sitting here by herself.
Yeah, what's your story? This is your first. This is your first time. Have you ever seen the show before?
Like snippets. I've done it.
But how did you feel about it? Come on
I
up.
thought it was great.
What's your name?
Natalia.
Natalia, I'm Chris.
Natalia.
So you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Usually people have a lot more fun and it's a lot less mean.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I liked hearing everybody's opinions and their honesty, and also being embarrassed. It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you showed up for the first time and now you're awkwardly ending the whole episode.
Yeah.
That's our show!